Good afternoon. I'm in Miami today. I'm going to be talking with Jose. He's with Compass. He's a realtor. He's in the Miami market. And Jose, I have some questions for you today. So I'm in northern Florida. I'm in Daytona Beach. I'm in Ormond Beach. Our market is completely different from the Miami market, wouldn't you say? So I've noticed that there is a lot of construction. It seems like there's a lot of buyers compared to the national level. The market is kind of stagnant, but the Miami market still seems pretty hot. What is your opinion about this?
Hey, Peter. The Miami market is continuing to be a really hot market. I mean, we're getting 983 people coming into Florida on a daily average, and half of those come to South Florida. So you can see where the boom is. It's Miami-Dade, Broward, and Palm Beach counties. There's a lot of construction happening down here in Miami-Dade, and lots of sales are single-family home and townhouses. The condo market has slowed down a little bit in sales. Inventories increased, but still much lower than pre-COVID. So
sounds pretty good to me. It sounds like Miami's so moving compared to the national level. And as long as I've always known Miami, it's always been a hot market, especially with how the media has portrayed Miami. So it's an amazing place to live. It is expensive, but like Jose said, things are moving. So Jose, I have another question for you. I notice there's a lot of buyers, a lot of investors. Are these buyers, investors, are they foreign? Are they from South, Central America, Europe, or are they coming from California, New York? Where do you see most of these people investing? Where are they coming from?
most of them are coming from the U.S. We're getting a lot of buyers, like you said, from California, Illinois, northeastern United States. Not to get political or anything, but they're mostly coming 8 out of 10 from states that are leaning Democratic. So, double taxation has pushed people to come down here as well as California. The mansion taxes and all that. People are just fleeing in droves, coming to, more business-oriented states like Florida and Texas. So that's what's happening.
Well, thank you for the insight on that. So, Jose, I have another question for you. So when it comes to Miami and in the state of Florida, they've talked about flood insurance, they talk about flooding, hurricanes. Has that affected your clients? Is there certain areas in Miami that you recommend or don't recommend because of homeowners insurance, flood insurance? How is that affecting the market in Miami? Can you give us a little bit of an insight on that?
Sure. I mean, it's one of my first questions that I ask my buyers. I'm always asking them, do you care if the home is in a flood zone or not? Because it's going to impact your overall monthly expenses. You're going to have to pay for flood insurance, which is a premium you can't get rid of every month. And then homeowners insurance is going to be more expensive because it's on a flood zone as well. So you're going to have to deal with more expensive costs. It depends on the buyer. If they're very, budget in a budget, they have to stay away from flood zones so they can, keep that money towards paying the mortgage and not just forever paying insurance. So.
Well, I can see what you're saying, and also, with flood insurance, if they qualify for a certain loan, maybe depending if they're looking at that house over there, it could throw off their debt ratio. Correct. Because then, of course, insurance is going to be a lot more than they can't afford their home. So that's important. Thank you for giving us that insight. I appreciate that. So, Jose, I know that from what I've seen in Miami, I used to live in Miami, the rents have gone up, the cost of living has gone up. How is the rental market here? Do you see the rents going down in some areas compared to the prices? What is your take on that?
Right now, the rents are going down a little bit, not significantly, but they're going down a little bit. You have to price it right. You can't speculate with the rental prices. So as long as you price it right, you should be renting it within 30 days or less. Otherwise, you're going to have to do some adjustments. But the rents are, compared to 2019 pre-COVID, they're much higher in any case. They're still very expensive.
So you're saying that the rents today are a lot higher than they were during the COVID era?
Before COVID, yeah.
Before COVID. Oh, I see.
Just before COVID, yeah.
Wow. So, Jose, I have some other questions for you. When it comes to realtors dropping out of the market, have you seen a decline in realtors? Have they been dropping out? Is it because of the economy, the new NAR law, which is to do with the buyer's compensation agreement form, or interest rates? What is going on with realtors, and has there been a decline?
The murmurings I've been hearing is that the part-time realtors, a lot of them have gone on to find other jobs because one, they don't understand the new NAR regulations that took effect as of August 17th. So that has made it harder for them to get clients, since now we have to buy a buyer's commission agreement. And it's only benefiting the seasoned realtors that are in the market and have been in the market full-time. So yeah, we've seen a decline of part-time realtors, but the full-time realtors are booming, getting lots of business.
Interesting. Thank you for that insight. And this is Jose, and he again is with Compass. He's a realtor in Miami, and if you have any questions, you can contact him. He's great with listings. He's great with buyers. He knows the area very well. And again, thank you so much, Jose, for this opportunity.
You're very welcome. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thanks.